So I think that the essence of a Tony Hawk game is, it's the gameplay at heart, right? It's that fast, fun, frenetic gameplay. It's this kind of video game embodiment of skateboarding itself, right? It's kind of it distilled down to its thrills, its joys, its funs, its failures. I think that's really what it is at heart. The music is a big part of Tony Hawk. What we're looking for this time around is kind of like the return to the skater roots, right? We want to look for that unique skater sound. We've got a lot of different genres, but a lot of punk, some hip hop in there. We want to kind of represent all of these songs that kind of feel right for that skater culture and that skater pace. So what we've done is we've kind of taken it back, and it's kind of a return to form for the Pro Skater series, right? A lot's been kind of added on, and what we're doing is we're just taking it back, and we're building off of Pro Skater 4. So there are a couple things, right? So one thing is the push mechanic. So you can really tell the traditional Pro Skater fan, because the first thing that they do is they try to jump up and down to build speed. We've decided to kind of, help them out a little bit and add a little bit of a push mechanic. So you can press that right trigger or R2 button, and you can kind of push yourself along, build up enough speed. And then the L2, of course, you can't add an acceleration without adding a brake. So traditionally, there's a grind button where sometimes a lot of people will just hold it when they're in the air, and then, as they pass over a grindable surface, they'll just automatically kind of like hook onto it and rail on. Now with the slam button, you can kind of intentionally hold the triangle button and kind of slam down. It doesn't completely supersede any of the gameplay that you know and love, but it adds like kind of a little more control. Another new mechanic is the special meter. What you used to do is you'd skate around, you'd fill up your special meter, you'd do tricks, and it's automatically consumed. Now, the tough thing about that is, like, what if you're in this awkward transition or you're in this spot where you don't want to use your special just yet? Now you can save it up, tap the special button, you can bank it, and then use it whenever you feel like. So whenever you're ready to kind of let loose and do that big trick, it's ready for you. So we have a lot of kind of current skaters. We have a couple classic ones. We've got like Andrew Reynolds, Chris Cole, household names, a lot of them. We've got Nigel Houston, who's just killing everything on the X Games right now. Tony Hawk, the man, of course, himself. We've actually even got his son Riley Hawk. A couple of the ladies too, Letitia Buffoni. We've got Lizzie Armanto, Jaws, which is his real name is Aaron Homoki, but his nickname is Jaws, and he's just known for like jumping off of really tall stuff. We've also got Ishod Ware and David Gonzalez as well. What I think that's really cool about this game is it's easy to pick up and play, but it's difficult to master, right? I think this is kind of a great installment to start it because we've kind of stripped around a lot of the things that made it really convoluted and difficult to pick up and start with. I'm actually really hoping that this will be kind of a coup de grace for like the classic fans, but kind of a new entry point into this series for some maybe new fans who might have been too young for the original Pro Skater games.